This content is for 18 plus audiences only. Expect explicit language, violence, and potentially unpleasant descriptions. Take a break if needed for your mental health because your well-being matters. Now please, welcome the cast and crew of Breaking Character. Wow!
Hello.
Hello, everyone, and welcome to Breaking Character.
Okay, shut up.
We are back after a month or more hiatus. Welcome, everyone, to this crazy cast and crew. We are so excited to be back to get it started in the new year. First episode back, 52. We have some announcements to make. Tony, do you want to take it?
Absolutely. So if you're paying attention, and maybe you're not, I don't know, maybe you're new here. If you're not new here, you may have noticed that we're actually streaming a couple of different ways. I have a stream going on with our classic ANI YouTube channel. We're still sticking around with them for a little bit, but
YouTube.
At Breaking Character have launched our own channel, Roll for Respawn. We're still super close with ANI, which is part of why we're doing the dual stream here. And we, everything's pretty great, but we had a bunch of different shows. We want to launch a bunch of different cool things that we wanted to do. So we've got our Twitch channel and our whole big shebang going on over there. You'll still see Breaking Character here on ANI's YouTube, but if you want to know more about the rest of everything we're doing, you'll find it on that Roll for Respawn Twitch. That is ROLE, the number 4, Respawn. You'll also find us, we got socials just about everywhere under that same old name. So if you want to know more about what we're doing, that's how you do it. But for now, you just sit back and watch the stream. Gears?
Awesome. All right, cool. We're going to pick up where we left off last stream. So just to remind everyone what happened with our crew, we had
There's a follow.
we had a very interesting day where the beginning of that morning, Fenn's... well, you know what? Let's go back even further. Our crew, which gathered together in the city of Vorak, made their way to Aurourin with the hopes of thinking that they were going to chase down this cult that was hijacking kids from streets and backyards, turning them into little, healing priests that apparently grow too quickly. Kind of a reverse Peter Pan thing going on. And just wanted to, end all of that. They got the people in Vorak, and they figured they would chase down a trail and see if they could find them where they ran off to in Lulhull. But on the way there, they decided to stop in Aurourin to make a few extra connections to try and get into Lulhull without creating too much controversy. They bunked with Fenn's family in their estate and found the awkwardness of the different levels of social backgrounds. Fenn's parents and family being more of the elite than most of the crew had ever encountered, besides Baldric, who actually served a family very similar to Fenn's family. And having met the Baldric 2.0 in Fenn's family, they got to know the rest of Fenn's family, mother, father, eldest brother, middle brother, and the younger twins, who are, as we found out, a menace. After spending a day or so, the next day, they decided they were going to pick up on some of the leads that they made, meeting a unusual individual by the name of Atlantis Jones, and their roommate, Orlando Jones. Atlantis gave him some tips as to potential connections of the Astor family and the prison illegal conversions of humanoids to androids, which they had discovered also in Vorak by the twins, classmates of Fenrana, when they had discovered them escapists, convicts from prison in Loyaltis. So, here, they decided they're going to find out more of any of the clues that they can find, whether it be the cultists or the prison break. Their Fenrana's professor gave them information to how to track down the cultists by way of electronic policing, as it were, following the red tape. He promised he would get them in contact with some of the students that might have some internships potential to help the crew out. Meanwhile, they waited. Spider, I forgot some of the characters' names. Nash's contact from prison had let him know that he was able to get some of the drug that was running around that the cultists had used for the children, and that he should hear from him, his contact in Aurourin within the next 24 hours for a drop-off. At the college, no doubt. Apparently their contact, Wasp, would make trades with students there. And while waiting, they met some of Fenrana's interesting students, fellow students, bullies, admirers, and the such. Baldric and Boston got into a one-on-one little wrestling match in the school gym. And Ramita lost a finger, having gotten a little too closely to the fire that was the portal that Fenrana's professor had used to pull out some evidence. We joined them in this afternoon after the PvP and see what the crew is up to at this late hour.
Consented PvP, for the record.
Important point.
Yeah, we weren't just killing each other, no. One was bored and the other one said, I'll fight you. And so they said, bet. And it almost ended badly. Almost.
Well, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I got real close to killing you.
Uh-huh, I'm sure. When I wasn't wearing armor, it's like being at like 10%.
It's fine. You know, listen. Oh, lordy.
All right, y'all. Real
Welcome
quick, before we
back.
go any further, I just was fighting some audio issues over here on YouTube. So if you are watching on YouTube, it does. My computer randomly is losing audio to Discord, which is not fun. So
No.
if we do lose audio again, there's always the Twitch stream, and we will have a recorded version of this later on. But I did want to let folks know because I've lost it twice already. So
no.
I'm fighting to get it back every single time. But just in case, you never come back from a hiatus without some tech gremlins.
Naturally.
That is
Yeah.
Everything was working right before we hit the live button.
And then we hit
That's
the live
way it
button.
goes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's all it takes.
Awesome. Good to know. Thank you.
We also,
So,
we didn't really mention this in the announcements, but we do have a new character player potentially showing up today.
yes,
That
I
is a-
blame them for these technical
Well,
difficulties.
Naturally, yeah, I just wanted yeah.
That's what I thought
They
was
are
going on.
they are the hidden gremlin. Yes.
She's just chewing on our wires when we're not looking. She's just
A new
Would
problem.
explain some things. Would absolutely.
Little-
We're just
little
explaining
chipmunk.
our day-to-day lives.
haha, it's
I don't know
not
what
me.
you do, but-
So, Nash has also, from the contact of Atlantis Jones, gave him, I believe, 6 tickets, or no, 7 tickets to the local Cirque du Noir, because it would be for her and then the whole of your crew.
That had been
If you wish to take her
That's
or take a guest of your choosing. Not
Really
not
did this
assuming
to me.
anything.
I see how it is. Fine.
Just
you are
Whatever.
you are the favorite.
anyone. So it was your whole crew that she had met and another person in case it was who knows? You were talking about getting to know people in the area. Figured good icebreaker, you know? Yeah.
I love the
Fenrana?
icebreaker of, hey kid, you want to come to a carnival with me? It's a great icebreaker
Oh
right
God.
Absolutely.
there. But if Boston offers him a cig, then that's the final. It's the way you do it, right? It's candles
There
in
you
the
go.
On the coffin,
Yep.
as it were. Anyway, Finn,
Guys, we're already like bad enough in this town. I don't
Listen!
think we should try to stand out more.
Anyway,
Trauma.
We are the gum stuck to Fenn's shoe. Like,
no.
Well, I mean, you guys are.
Yeah, no, Baldric is more like just the needle in their side that they need, but they don't really want to have around.
I have a salary. I'll have you know.
So many. ways of-
Baldric is the shoe polish.
There we go. That's more accurate.
Um,
I make this turd look shiny.
Oh my God.
Uh,
Okay, well, there's that, I guess. Anyway.
So, Fen, you just watched your compatriots do a fight off, fence off, whatever it was, in your school's gym as you were peacefully, formally swimming in the
I just swim. I'm a little swimmy. I'm a little
Yes,
gremlin. Swim.
in the training area for the underwater polo.
Thing.
Yes.
Question for you, because Nash really hasn't done a ton, and I'm happy to let Blood have their moment if that's what's happening.
That's cool.
This gym isn't like bougie enough to have like a ninja warrior type setup, is it? Because Nash will be playing on that in the background if there's one. If there's like
Playing
a
on.
cool obstacle course, that's where Nash is right now.
what's that exercise where it's the wall and you've got two pegs and you got to climb up it? I feel like he's 100% doing that
That
one.
or the salmon ladder.
Yes.
I think the wall peg would be a thing because upper body strength for swimming for sure. I don't know what the salmon whatever.
Salmon ladder. Think
Yeah.
Green Arrow. That push up or pull up bar he does with the where he jumps up.
If you've ever watched
Yeah,
Green Arrow, there's basically
I've never
also
watched
you
Green
picked.
Arrow.
I'll send you.
If it's on Ninja Warrior, I might have seen it.
You
It-
basically
it was
It is on
you
Ninja
pull up
Warrior.
and then yeet yourself to
Okay.
try and like clip it a bit further up, and then
Okay.
further up.
I've seen a video or two like that. Yes.
They have
So
to
okay,
jump
yeah.
the bar up to the next
It's
rung
so
every
awful.
time. Yeah.
I don't know if that would be there, but I'm sure if it's upper body strength, that
it's
is
salmon,
definitely
it's
is going
fish.
to
Of
be a
course
thing.
they have it there. Swimming. They have it underwater, so it's extra fun.
If there is a chance that if that climbing wall is anywhere near the pool, that there is a jump off of the wall into the pool, assuming that they're not going to wreck people.
The water is typically deep enough that it's yeah. There is a landing you could jump off into if you wish. It's not against the school to have a diving competition either. So, you know.
Yeah. Anyway, Blood, whatever you were doing with that normal swimming thing, I guess keep doing that. I'm a cannonball.
Sure, totally fine.
Sorry, I just saw pictures in our chat and I got distracted.
I don't know.
Ooh, shiny things.
It's from the stuff you guys did the other day.
Mm.
Secrets.
I didn't know which of the 5 chats you're talking about. I'm not gonna lie.
This the one we're in.
The one we're in that I can't open. Cool.
That's
gotcha.
all of them. That's
Yeah, that one that neither of us can like fucking look at anymore. Dude, this is great. I feel
No
so
more
left
meme
out.
time.
I
No
feel
more meme
so.
time.
Put it in breaking character.
y'all. Rev is pulling one on you. There are no photos. Okay.
I'm not. It's pictures from your guys' game the other day. Don't accuse me of lying, please.
The paper dragon, all the different monsters we were looking at.
I
everybody's
don't
talking
know
about.
it either. I
That's
don't
fine.
see it either. So
That's fine if you don't see it, but I'm not.
It's from
the
the
game
one
that you guys played
pre-recorded
the other night.
when
Yeah.
we were taking on the city thing.
You posted a
Okay.
cool one with like blue glowing claws.
Spoilers. Focus.
okay,
Anyway.
the game that we currently are playing is Breaking Character.
Wow.
Anyway. Shiny things. So yeah,
So
Fen
we all
is in
distracted by
pool,
shiny.
though apparently trying to corral their friends back out, as now Nash has decided to cannonball into the pool. And those two are fighting. So like there's that.
No, we fought and one of us lost.
Yeah.
In the progression of time,
Granny's just
this is
laughing her
before
ass
that,
off.
technically, and I will get back to you after it. Because let's face it, that didn't take long.
It's like 30 seconds.
If that.
Yeah, Nash, you're waiting for the drop off. What would you guys like to do at this point?
So we have, at this point, gotten the information from my professor, correct? We can technically leave. They just had asked if there was a gym around here, and I brought them here, correct?
Mhm.
Right. Yes, you can leave and do whatever you wish.
Weren't we waiting?
Nash is.
Oh,
Well,
yeah, that's right.
it's
we
gonna
were waiting
be-
for the drop thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were waiting around for the drop to come, like, let us know where to go, because we were like, what else do we do?
Yeah.
Yeah, but
you have,
also potentially
you have
a student
time.
might be helping us.
Yeah, you have time
what-
before the drop off happens.
Oh, that's
Um,
right. The criminology student.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, because we're getting some of the drug. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, I know Nash is sort of just burning off some steam at the moment. I don't think he has anything super duper. He's mulling some stuff over in his brain for later.
Mm-hmm.
It's fun puzzle pieces for later. But
Gotcha.
you know, you got to kind of do something dumb so your head clears and you can think about other things, right? So
Sure.
that's part of why he's climbing and just doing stuff.
You sure you're good, Rick? Yeah, I kind of hit you pretty hard. One of your eyes
sure.
keeps flickering on and off.
I've been in worse fights before.
Have you?
I used to do it professionally.
Didn't I knock you out? I actually like the one it died.
Yeah. But I mean, again,
Yeah.
you would have been in that situation before.
What was your record? Like wins to losses.
Oh, it's definitely in the positive numbers. I'd not
Okay.
want to brag, though.
I mean, you can. That's why I'm asking.
Yes. Rick would know. I don't right now.
You also have
at
like
this
70
point-
years of...
Probably pretty middle of the road.
So one of the students nearby comes up and touches the wall that's near you guys, and a screen appears with the news person to take a look. And some people were a little upset, like, "Hey, why? No, this isn't." You're like, "Shut up!" And you guys hear Ambassador Gregory Thacker has confirmed the rumors about Lowhall's new restrictions on cybernetic surgeries and conversions. Lawmakers in Lowhall are now considering a series of measures that could potentially impact the realm of cybernetic surgeries and similar humanoid conversions. We reached out to Prime Minister Claudiana Tabstone for further questioning, but have yet to receive any response. The proposed legislation is part of a broader initiative to ensure the safety, ethics, and societal impact of these procedures. While the specifics of these potential restrictions are still under discussion, it's clear that they reflect an evolving perspective on the relationship between technology and humanity in our ever-changing society. The city-state of Lowhall is set to resume their decade tour following the celebrations of the year-long Serenity Summit, celebrating the end of an almost 1,000-year war on Akron. The proposal was set to be announced after the 250th anniversary summit It is unknown if this proposal will be standard for simply Lulhall alone or all of Aurourin in the coming year 251. We will continue to provide updates on this matter as it unfolds.
Could you send me that little tidbit you just typed out? Because
I will.
there were a lot of names.
Yeah, I will.
Once.
A lot of stuff. Yep.
Thank you.
Absolutely.
So, Lulhall is potentially being taken over by the cult?
That's what it seems like.
Or they have their own
Seeing cybernetics.
Yeah, they have their reservations about it, but I mean that could be literally anything. There could be a multitude of reasons why they have that. It doesn't have to just be the cult.
Everything is the cult anymore, damn it.
The history that we've had with them.
You guys, is this in character or out of character?
Out of character.
Okay.
Okay.
I don't have the accent on! This is
Well then turn it on!
Turn on the
like a
accent.
light switch. Just go click. Come on.
Alright, fine, there it is. Anyway. That is...
Well.
a lot. Understandable with recent developments, however... not exactly... something we should keenly...
We shouldn't ignore it.
Exactly.
If we have to topple a government, I swear to the gods I'm quitting. Or I'm gonna need a major raise.
If we have to topple a government, I don't know whether or not my government would pay me.
You were born with a platinum
What's wrong
spoon in
with
your
toppling
mouth.
your
You can cover the prices. You can cover my fee.
You realize that most of my money, if not all of my money, is only good here, correct?
I
Well,
mean,
topple a
with
government.
the current government as well. Generally, one government's currency doesn't survive a revolution.
I mean, we got skills to make money if everything hits for the fan. Like, we'll be all right. But should we? We got like 12 irons in the fire, right?
We have so many, and it's terrifying. Oh, okay, I can bump up my volume, thank you.
Yeah.
Guys,
That's
if the
the stream
government
runner's
is the
power.
one that
The
is
Stream Runner's curse, let's
making
go.
everything bad, you know? Like, when am I getting that? If they're already outlawing things that have already been allowed, what are they going to do next? They're just going to start taking them out of people. They're going to start cutting off necessary surgeries for people to survive. Like, it's just...
I also think we have to wait to see what actually the law says. Because, like, if it
True.
says that you just can't get more than 85% technology, that makes sense, unless, of course, you know, you're in combat, something like that, and you have major injuries.
Okay, that one makes more sense, yeah.
But, like, if it's, like, augmentation, hey, I want to have, you know, all my teeth be able to change their shape to make it look cool for my, you know, my, Doomstagram account, like, that's fine.
Yeah, that makes a lot more sense. Okay, I was going at it, like, thinking they were trying to outlaw it
Doomstagram?
entirely.
Yeah, I just came up with that.
I just saw in chat, and then it clicked in my head that is what you said.
Yep.
Oh my god!
God damn it! Now we gotta play a game about Doomstagram. I hate you.
Oh, darn! I've given you content.
Oh no!
Doomstagrams,
Dang it.
Oh, no.
what are they
So
called?
sad.
Influencers. What would they be?
Doomsday
They're
Sayers.
doomers. They're doomers.
Doomers?
Okay, Doomer.
What?
Okay, Doomer.
I do think Doomfluencers is fun.
Doomfluencers is also good. I mean, it could be for different people.
Oh
It's a
my
bunch of
God.
people and a bunch of chicken littles. The sky is falling.
I mean,
Those are just the Doom preppers on Doom.
chat stuck
Instagram.
with OK Doomer.
Pretty good. Pretty good stuff.
But you know,
Nifty.
Yeah.
my
Y'all
point still
kids have
stands
the
though.
darndest ideas.
We gotta
Enough.
check it. We gotta make sure to check it to like and give it time because things change because they can try to make a bill and then it'll obviously change or maybe it won't and then we're gonna have to go like I said topple the government. So great,
Well,
yay!
you know, it's
I think Nash is gonna shake Boston a little bit. Are you okay? Literally last week, you were worried about you and yours. Yeah, that's it.
I
Now
still
you're
am.
talking about toppling a whole damn government,
Well, if
bruh. You know that is well outside our scope, right?
sure,
Like, we're currently, we're hiding from one person, much less a whole government that would want to come after us, right? Like, so what? If we're nervous about someone like Charlotte, and we want to take on 100, 1,000 of them, that seems foolish.
yeah, be fun though.
Here's what we.
aim here, is it?
Why else do
No,
you work?
But
I mean, we're
there's a
already
way-
chaotic.
Go ahead. I
Sorry.
think there's a way we could maybe do both, right?
Huh.
If we could have fun and make a difference, right? We're 50-50 right now. I think it's half the time we're.
Well, I mean,
You
I'm just gonna say, I generally have my issues with authority, so if it helps the general populace, I'm up for whichever.
Your issues with authority notwithstanding, this would be a delicate matter in the first place.
Look, guys, I'm in this.
So simple.
There's so many people that are getting hurt by all of this that we need to do something. We're the ones that are connecting the dots. Like, it's too late for us to back down, I think.
With great power comes a duty to respond.
Sounds like it came
Almost.
from a movie.
Great power.
You
We
killed a
don't,
man.
but we have knowledge.
Gotta look around. Looking around, how many students are just now eyeballing this just murder confession?
You guys were getting a little bit of attention from just the argument itself. But now there is quite a bit more eyes on you guys, and some people have stopped working out.
You can't say shit
Gonna-
like that. God damn, we gotta
We
get out of
should-
here. We gotta get out of here.
Piss off! I'll do the whole like scatter.
With that, some of them go over to the screen where you go off to a side panel and start basically calling security.
God damn it.
With your little piss off.
You? I say we leave at least this section of the school. We can get lost elsewhere. Off we go.
Fucking hell. Alright.
Guys, the school's already lost I've already lost a finger to the school. I can't also lose my freedom.
You're not the one
At this
who's
point-
because your freedom. I am.
It'd be
Ben,
me,
you get him.
actually.
I mean, we all have our risks here.
Fen, you receive a message from Aurourin.
Oh.
He has the student for you. They are over in the financial area of words. Yes. They are
Hey, Bright Sweetheart, can you check in the Twitch one and see if my audio has like a whole bunch of artifacts on it? Because I'm getting a whole bunch of stuff on my reads. I'm so sorry.
Your
I'ma be
Discord
honest.
noise suppression does not work for your mic. So if you have any ambient noise, it will pick up on your mic read. So you may need to, be louder and turn down gain. There's not a great option other than
I can say you're still much quieter than the rest of us as well.
Lovely. Hate that. Okay, one sec.
usually the way I address that is turning everybody else down to match me, because I have mine at 100% and everybody else lower because I have the same issue.
I usually keep you
can-
guys at like 55% or like 60% compared to me. When we're all streaming together.
Yeah. All right. How's this sound now? Okay, cool.
There you go. Thank you.
Ta-da! First stream back, guys. It's fine. We're fine.
Yeah,
Everything's
we're
fine.
good.
There are no hiccups in this stream.
None whatsoever. Just
There are no
little fun fact. Y'all are now set at 69.
Nice.
We already just decided the name of the episode was going to be technical difficulties, didn't we?
Something like that.
Sure. But yes, Fen, you have a message from Aurourin saying that they have the student. They have given you their GPS on the school campus. And what school they're... Oh, the classroom that they're currently in.
Okay. Lovely. We have the student you wanted to meet with, Boston.
Wait.
Off we go, I suppose.
Yeah.
How soon until the drop? By the way.
The drop, I believe, was gonna be late evening or ish. I thought it was like maybe 6 or 7 hours from where you're at.
Gotcha. So it's a while. Okay.
Yes, it's a while.
I just wasn't sure if we needed someone to stay back for the drop or not.
Nah.
Checking in. Okay.
It wasn't going to be in this area anyway. This is just where we ended up. Correct?
Mm-hmm. You're just hanging out here.
I don't think the
Definitely
drop
pretty
was
scary.
location was given yet.
It was not.
So, yeah, it was indicated that there might be students that your connection deals with, but doesn't necessarily mean he's going to be at the campus. He might make the drop at the campus, but who knows?
Lovely. So, do we want to go talk to the student?
Yeah, Yeah, I mean, might as well.
Do you think the security's gonna hijack us on our way?
I
As long
think
as get
we
outta
should
here,
just get
usually
out of
they're
here.
fine.
Okay.
Yeah. In my experience, when you get security called on you, as long as you skedaddle, they don't chase.
That's good to know.
Typically.
Yeah, also, if people need to mind the fucking business. Rich people are nosy.
Rich
Then,
people
Rana,
are
you
nosy,
are.
but there's also the fact that murder was mentioned. So there's that.
We were already talking about treason.
You remember when we knocked on doors and they called the police on us, right?
Yeah.
This is not.
What?
This is
Like
not
I
an
said, we
escalate.
don't fit here.
This town kind of, I mean, we've said it before, so I'm going to say it again.
They were, yeah.
Cool. Lovely.
All right, so you guys head over to meet the student in the forensics department of the financial sector. Yes.
Yes.
Okay. You guys head over there. You do notice what would be a security bot going into the gym as you are leaving to do an analysis of the situation. And friend Rana, you would be aware that that's just a preliminary thing. Usually, if they will take photos and interview people to make a record, but really, it's just to get it recorded. If there are multiple instances, it will be escalated. But this is just
people being concerned, basically.
Yeah.
Lovely.
And provided nobody really like says anything absurd, they're not gonna take any like photo evidence or anything of you guys, because I mean there are cameras in a lot of places.
Yeah.
But
yeah, I get
yeah.
that. So basically, it's just a potential we've been loud and noise complaint if we stick around. Nothing if we take off.
Yep, basically, and ask you to leave, and then you know that it takes a lot for the campus to really boot somebody off, if they are permitted to be there. If they're not permitted to be there, it's a whole nother story.
Yeah. Okay.
And you, being a former student or current intern, is as permitted as possible.
Okay, cool.
If I didn't know any better, I'd say that this place was a dungeon with trolls that they just keep there for some reason.
Who would even know?
Another campaign.
It's fine.
Sorry, they're cybernetic trolls. They're like Discord mods. You can't really trust them.
Rules in the dungeon.
Ouch, it's so real. Okay.
It's no, that owie. Okie dokie. So in that case, I'll start leading the way off to this student, if everyone wants to follow me, because I have their GPS.
Yeah, so I mean, all this kid is really going to help us do is just gather information for us faster, because they can get into the records easier to help us find out information about the kid that points to Baldric, the kid that your family was dead. That's their primary objective, if memory serves. Because if you all recall, there was a student, a family member from Baldric's family died.
Yes.
But then 6 months ago, they popped up somehow and were messing with stuff.
They were the one that accessed the formula, correct?
Yes.
They were the one that accessed the formula, so that's the leak point.
Right, which is what we're trying to see if we can find any other information they might have done, and research, anything like that.
Want to find out if it was the actual person or if somebody stole their identity.
Yes.
And then do leads up on that if possible, if they follow similar patterns or anything like that. Having a kid that does that makes it a little easier on us.
Right, just outsourcing.
Yeah.
Interns.
Sure.
I gotta pay him, right?
Intern.
I gotta pay him, right?
They're helping the marvelous Edsith family. They're fine.
Right?
Trust me. Ew.
We're gonna pay them right?
Are your twin siblings gonna make fun of their belief system as well?
To be fair, they do.
The-
I'm never gonna live that down, am I?
Fuck no.
Nope.
Okay, well, there's that. Probably not. But also, I've noticed that the twins are slightly lacking in manners. So there's that.
Slightly lacking in manners. Oh, they're wonderful. Don't get me wrong. They're lovely. Just they can use a little more social interaction.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. So you guys
outside.
make it around the campus. It's a slight, if you were like maybe at 6 o'clock on a clock, you make it over to 4 o'clock on the dial. It's a good walk. Makes, and with everybody bustling here and there, with the drones flying and the hover wakeboards taking students to their classes, it's a fairly quick trip. You arrive up on the 4th floor and find yourself into a what looks like a computer room, but is also slightly bit like a exam room. So it's very clean and organized, but there's a lot of open desks, open tables, a lot of papers and files everywhere. But then there's also like computers with their monitors, multiple monitors in some areas, students with their pads and copying or writing down data however they go. There is one individual with silver hair in the corner, half elf, and there are 3 others, a male, 2 males, and a female, of more of the dwarf, but they're together in a group. Seems like they're working on a project together.
What's the kid's name?
The individual that Fenrir's message is Seraphina Silvercloak.
Silvercloak?
Yes. You'll note that Seraphina is a popular name in this area.
Very naughty.
I'll walk in and just say Silver Cloak.
The young woman in the silver hair turns around. Yes, over here.
Right, we were directed to you by Aurourin.
Yes, he told me he needed an additional assistance on a project. He was a little vague on the details, but said that you were running it and needed additional insight. I don't know what I can do for you, but he guaranteed that it would reflect positively on my records, so extra credit.
Of course. Just to clarify, your avenue of study is what exactly? That way I can have a better way of figuring out what exactly you can give us.
Oh, fine. I'm in the bioengineering the department of the financial forensics. I am able to decipher real documentation, copies, forges, and the like.
Phenomenal. So, there's this little thing, and I must impress upon you the absolute importance of secrecy with this. Not from Aurourin or any of the administration, but from other students.
We should probably have this conversation outside of the
Yeah,
rest
I
of
was.
the... Hi.
All right then. Come, we'll use my professor's desk. He's, I believe, away. She gets up and walks out and leads you down the hall to a professor office.
Sweet.
Similar to the one that you saw, Aurourin's. It's very much like a mini, like a 3-star hotel room. Someplace a professor could, like, if they stay too late,
They
pull
can
out the
stay the
couch,
night, yeah.
sleep, and then be ready for the next day if they needed to. There's a small kitchen, nothing too big, but definitely like a heater, microwave type of thing, mini fridge, etc. And then the large space on the wall where the potential portal is that
It's
Aurourin
basically
had
a
for
studio
Yate.
apartment.
Yeah. Essentially, yep. And she goes in, waits for the last of you to arrive, and shuts the door. Seals it with a wave of her finger, and it's locked. Alright, this should be secure enough. What are you into?
Hello, I am.
Tell us what.
I was going to do introductions first. Give me a second, Boston. That way they understand where exactly we stand. That way they aren't
Sure.
looking at us like potentially criminals.
Point of
Well,
note,
that's what
I
we're
do.
into. I think we're past
I think we can-
instructions.
Also,
Or-
I
I-
think explaining it like that without further explanation makes us sound more like criminals.
That is fair.
I do reserve the right to not work with you if I choose.
Sure.
Completely fair.
Considering how potentially dangerous this apparently is.
Again, completely fair. I am Fenrona Edsith, and I'm a lumen.
Oh, okay. What is your jurisdiction?
Currently, I'm working a case that is unfortunately finding me all over the city-states. Started in Vorak and now looking into Lolhal. But that's not where I need your jurisdiction, your specialties. Yours are within our own system.
Right. Okay. Well, I can definitely help you here. Yeah, I am not permitted to access any files from Vorak or Luhal, but I will help where I can. What are we looking for? What is this concerning?
I need you to verify a log, whether or not it was made by their actual credentials or fabricated ones.
Identity theft. Okay. Let's see. I am looking at, well, what, information do you have? Do you have videotape, bio, evidence, or...
Do I have
it-
all of the stuff that's related to it with me?
No.
Yes.
You have the log.
I have
but
the
that's it.
log, but that's it.
Yeah.
Oh,
But the log,
The log
ahead.
what?
the log has some information with it.
I will show them the data of the log.
Okay. She'll pull out a chip from her pocket and have it, or not chip. She'll pull her display out, her little writing pad, and she'll double tap it and move your information over to hers, where she'll look at it and then put it onto the desk of her professor, which will bring up a screen of which she'll start tapping on. Okay, let's see. Apparently, the individual that accessed this record was, let's see. And she'll note that it has the time and date that it was logged in, the fact that it was logged in person, and that it was logged in here in the
school.
school. And
Is
even
the-
the... I'm
Go
sorry.
ahead, Kiers. Go ahead.
Even the location on campus of where it was logged in from.
Oh.
Could you get a camera from that sector?
Potentially. That would require some talking to some higher ups, some professors, but yes.
It would be rather important for this, as identifying the person who did this is important.
Crucial.
Considering it's in a store, I would undoubtedly agree. This is the missing.
Yeah.
Isn't it?
Yes.
I see. All right. Missing persons is absolutely doable. I can help you. It will take some time. I will have to get permissions and get records. Unfortunately, it's been so long that the biometrics have been cleaned several times, so getting a fingerprint or anything such is impossible, especially with the campus cleanings once a quarter. Well, twice a quarter now. But cameras footage is usually fairly detailed. Facial scans, if the retinas are still viable, we should be able to find out if it was the individual or if they had just
Really
used
good
their
fakes.
scanner and scan. Yeah.
Sorry to interrupt, but why the change from once a quarter to twice?
The
Data breach.
recent, or well, perhaps, but more of the recent outbreak of the nanovirus.
Okay.
To keep individuals healthy and whatnot. So, I would say I have to get permission from my professor to delay my project. Give me at least 24 hours. I should have something. I'm not sure I would have the answers you're looking for, but something.
That's fair. And let your professor know that this... If they need to, they can talk to me.
Absolutely. I will include you in my contacts for the assignment. Yes. That should... Is that all you need? Is verifiable evidence?
If it is the person who it's supposed to be, see if you can. If there's, is your access to the country proper, or is it just within inside the academy?
It's a case-by-case definitive decisive.
Sure.
Supposed to be within the confines of the school, but I could make some... I'm sure there are some loopholes I could make use of.
If it is the person, or if we can find out through facial recognition, seeing anywhere they've been the last 6 months or however long ago it was when they were last here, might help us be able to track down this person, if they stayed inside the country, or even if they left, that doesn't narrow it down.
All right. If I would need perhaps another 6 hours for all of that info, if I can get it. I should know within 20 hours. I should be able to determine if I can get all that as well. But yeah, I will contact you tomorrow if for any of that.
Question for you.
Yes.
You got like a go-to study treat?
I'm sorry?
Like
He's gonna.
I had a friend one time that when they were in, like final season type stuff, or like, used to be studying for tests, would buy, like gallons of cranberry juice and drink that, or other people would try like, fizzy drinks or coffee or Cheetos or.
I think he's offering you compensation.
I appreciate it, but the credits for my grade is compensation enough.
Never mind. Okay, just trying to do
But-
something nice.
I do like seaweed crisps.
I have a
Oh,
feeling,
the seaweed crisp.
Ben, you
It's
you look
dried
like
out.
somebody who knows.
Yes, I know what they are. I can procure them for
But
you.
yeah, I mean, I know what they are too, but you would know how to source them around here, right?
Yes, I do.
The most of them are fairly common, but there is a specific brand that I do enjoy. And she'll mention probably your favorite. Fen.
One of the
Your
top
favorite
ones.
friend.
One of the top ones.
Yes,
Yeah.
one of the ones that are a little harder to get because of both demand and
To recap, they just said, "Hey, I'm casually weird." It's like I know exactly what brand you're looking for.
Also, what they just said is, no, you don't have to pay me. But if
you want to,
here's the most expensive brand.
It's the one they like. It's the one they enjoyed. You happen to.
That's weird, dude.
it's fine.
Fucking
Listen,
rich
when you're a
kid.
college student and
What?
someone offers you free food, you take
That
it.
is 100% fair. As a college
I
student,
mean-
you were just like, yes, no. If you're gonna get me food, fucking yes.
Yeah,
Go.
It was a 50-50. Like on one hand, I don't think there's anything you can get me that I don't want that you're already giving me for the school credit, because Aurourin student, but also human student.
Also,
Um,
I will get
All
those
right.
delivered to you.
Please, I'd appreciate it.
And again, not a word to anyone, because if this isn't the person and they found it being tracked, you might be in danger. Just
Also, if we find out you've double-crossed us, we'll buy out the entire stock of those seaweed chips, and you'll never have them again.
That is
That's the
possible. I could
nicest
do
thing
that.
I've ever heard from you, Nash.
Do we have the
Look.
money to do that?
yeah, we got the money.
There's
to do
there's
that.
also
We've got the money.
the threats is also not necessary, as if they double cross us, they will most definitely pay for it.
Look,
I would.
I didn't think
I
it
would
was
do more
necessary.
I would
Not
perhaps
that's not a
fail my
threat. That's
term.
not a threat at all. It's your grade. Literally, this is your livelihood.
Absolutely.
Anyway, ignore. For the record, ignore most
She
of what
walks
they're
over to
saying.
the
We're
wall,
assholes.
the door, and then unlocks it, and it opens up. It's like,
Yourself.
have a good day.
You
I'll
as well.
contact you tomorrow.
Charm cloak.
Sorry to scare you.
What the fuck, y'all? I literally was trying to do something nice for them, and it turned into other people threatening them. So I had
You
to.
threatened them.
I wasn't the first one.
You don't get to what the
I'm-
hell, y'all, when you participate, though.
I'm starting to think
No,
that
We're the
that's not how it
problem.
works.
We
Siblings
are
are not
most
the only
definitely the
ones.
problem.
that needs
Stood there, minding my
Okay,
business.
Wait. Close that door back real quick. We have that team fucking meeting. Team meeting. All right. Am I the only one here that thinks when we? Is that door closed?
Are you?
We
in
are
the
we
room, or
are
you
out
walking
in the
down hall?
hallway. Like we got kicked.
They opened the door and walked out.
No.
You're still in the room,
I
right?
open the door for
They opened
you
the door
to walk
for
out.
us to leave.
Oh,
It's their professor's
never
thing.
We
mind.
we can
No,
find
I'm
a
not
study
doing
lab, I'm
anything
sure.
Shut that door.
Yeah.
You get out. We're leaving.
I thought they left. I was like, okay, close the door. We gotta have.
No, we can
They're
find a
not
study
leaving
hall,
you
though.
in their professor's office. Are you kidding
I-
me? No.
People here are weird. I don't know.
That
what
is
they're
also
gonna
true.
do. That, they got asked by a random person to do government work, and they were like, "Oh, class credit internship is enough. No need for pay." That ain't real to me.
It's
Like, I don't know what they're gonna
That is
do.
totally college kid.
I went to college.
Anyway,
listen.
No, but
Reputation starts way before you graduate.
okay. So real quick, whatever. Do your thing. I get that, and we have navigated into like an empty room somewhere in this building, just to like.
You're in a
So that we're
lounge,
not
yes. Empty
Hogwarts.
lounge that like no
Yeah.
one is in. There's a vending machine. It's chairs. Yes.
We're not going to attract attention again.
Nope.
I'm gonna look for kelp chips since they're so popular here apparently in the vending machine.
You find kelp chips.
say
You do not
seaweed?
find seaweed chips.
God,
Austin doesn't know the difference.
he doesn't.
He doesn't.
Why would he?
But that's not exactly. I mean, they're good, but they're not the same.
He gets some. He gets some so he can see what the hype is.
They're not.
They're not
good.
the same. They're not.
So you're not gonna want ones?
I prefer the seaweed chips.
Listen, it's your college and they have vending machines. I just got what they got. So what's eating you, Nash? See?
Never the fucking mind. And
No,
Nash is gonna walk out at this point.
No,
Had
Nash.
a team meeting and instead was interrupted by vending machine. That is disrespect of the highest order.
Nash, get back here, Nash.
Granny's
It's
gonna
fine. I
grab
just
Nash
have
a quick
everybody's
little snack.
backs, and nobody has my fucking back. It's fine. It's
Oh,
fine.
whoa!
Granny's gonna hand him a snack.
How do we not have
Yo.
your
Candy.
back, Nash?
Just saying.
God damn.
Just like, here you go, Nash.
I'm not hungry. It's fine.
So,
Well,
buddy,
Put it away for later.
buddy,
You can smack him.
me?
I mean, you have a very hittable face.
This is true.
Maybe not physical violence on my school property.
We're hidden right now.
We already had a fight.
What, do they watch you in every room?
Probably.
How do kids
Potentially.
get away with
There's
doing, like,
cameras
the
a lot of
hanky-panky?
places. They don't. Well, no, they probably do, but like,
Sounds sad.
I'm just
Why
gonna
are you
look
upset?
at Baldrick.
So hold on, but Nash,
I don't
I'm just
have the
confused.
parts, but I'm aware of
Unless
the
I am
process.
wrong, in the future, Brett, if Brett's wrong, everyone tell me Brett's wrong, like in the comments when this goes onto YouTube. But I'm pretty sure no one else threatened Silver Cloak, and then you said like we'd buy all their stuff just out of the blue.
No. Because
I'm
you were
pretty
talking about if they betrayed us.
I said just be sure not to. That's all I said because like
But yeah,
I said
be sure not to betray us is the same as don't betray us.
if
that's-
memory
that's-
serves, all I said was
Yeah,
this is
saying
very
there are-
dangerous.
saying,
All I'm saying is
you'll-
it's
you'll
very
get
dangerous.
hurt
Be
if
careful.
You betray us is a threat to most
I didn't
people.
say anything about betrayal. I just said just don't say this to anyone because it might be dangerous, which then
I
led to
don't-
you saying
Don't tell anybody anything or you'll get hurt. But
by the people,
That's
by the
not a
people that might
threat.
get caught, not by me.
I
I was being friendly. That was friendly for me.
We probably should have let them know how dangerous this was before we asked for all the details.
look, this isn't my fucking world. I don't know anything that's going on. I don't even know where we're headed next. So like, what the fuck? Whatever. You know. What are we? We got what? 6 hours?
Nash, you have a message from Atlantis asking if you were interested in using those tickets today.
When are the tickets for?
They're
I thought it was
Whenever?
for tonight when the dead drop is. Because it's the dark carnival. I thought it was at night.
no, they have multiple shows during the day. There's 2 shows, one in about 20 minutes and one in about 4 hours.
It's a dark carnival.
Jesus.
Therefore,
it's
nighttime?
something like that. I don't remember if it actually is called the Dark Carnival. It's something like that. It's
Cirque du Noir. Instead of
Cirque
Cirque
du
du
Noir,
Soleil,
yes.
That is
it's
basically
Cirque du
dark.
Noir.
yeah, Circus of the Dark.
Dark, black, yeah.
The void.
Yeah.
What Noir
Void.
stands for.
Noir.
Noir.
The darkness?
Like,
Noir
chat,
is-
chat noir.
Doesn't matter.
It's literally French black for black.
Yeah, it's black.
I know how to say colors in different languages and numbers in different languages. This is the only thing I have, guys.
All right, tell me 3 blues in Russian right now.
3 blues in Russian. I don't got Russian, bro. I got French. I
Yeah,
got
no.
Spanish. I got Japanese.
Tell us you've got a talent and then immediately fail us.
Fuck you.
I mean, to be fair,
Oh,
you
you're
do this to
the
me all the
failure.
time.
Oh no, 100%. I deserve this, but
But to Nash's point,
shh, right.
I get what you're trying to do. But I was not trying to be threatening at that point, and that was by far the most tame threat I think I've ever seen. Period.
To be
And
fair,
I
this
followed
is
it up
Aurourin.
with a double tame threat, right?
You did. And that's fine. I was not expecting that.
Because when we go one way, I'll follow. That's
Sure.
how teams work, right?
Sure. No, you're right. You're 100% right. Anyway,
How about we
we-
just don't threaten people here anymore? That would be great. You know, ever so casually.
For the record, unless, I mean, obviously, Boston says he wasn't threatening, but, you know, the face and the really doesn't help.
The Boston doesn't help.
Face.
Yes,
hold on. What the fuck's wrong with my face?
it's your face.
What?
I mean,
You have one of those
look
very
so
rough
mad
and
all
tumble
the time.
faces. You're always angry. Except I know
Wait.
personally that you're not, obviously. But like, also, you have punched me like 3 times.
you know
Twice.
there's a meme in the group chat that's RBF, and it stands for Resting Boston Face, right?
I think Boston's the only one that has punched someone, like everyone in this group.
I have not punched you, Ramita.
Oh, one from everyone.
Oh, I wanted to punch you. That's
Yes,
why.
there it is.
I do believe Ramita's the most likely to have punched everyone in this group. I'm not gonna lie, but
Ramita's never hit me.
you'll-
Boston's the only one who's fucking hit me.
And both times you deserved it. And
Oh,
both times you
100%.
deserved it.
But I'm a delicate
You
little
see a
friend.
you see a
You did kill
bigger
Yeah,
rubber
thanks,
guy
Brian.
come
Yeah.
over to the vending machine and picks out a bag of dried banana chips, and I'd punch it and walk off.
Who? Just a
Just a
random person?
rando.
What the fuck?
Was that an I'd punch
Bruh.
it? Was that I'd punch me? Punch me? Or
I
punch
think me.
Boston?
No.
I'm just sitting
Or
on
was
Boston.
that I'd punch it.
Wink.
Wink.
I thought this
That's
group
what
was
it
supposed
felt
to
like
fight
to
it.
me.
Yeah, that's fair too.
The whole
Like,
it's punchable.
I'm
It's a
seeing a
punchable face.
whole-
Don't punch it.
I'm seeing a whole other side of Aurourin because of you people. I'm not mad about it. It's just
You
also
That's
you
supposed to
people.
mean.
So, I guess the question is, do we need to find another place to lay low
Rude.
now? Like, we've got to kill off, what, like another 4 to 8 hours?
I love the fact that you're not even responding to that person's email out of character really quickly.
Back off. Give me a second. I can't be like, the group is going to a thing after I'm like, no, teamwork. Okay? We got to talk about it.
Fair. Especially since
And
Fen
instead
doesn't
of
know a
answering
damn
my
thing about
question about it, right? I'm saying, what are we doing for the next 4 hours? Because I have something to do.
I mean, we have the kids now doing their thing. I've got nothing planned. I mean, I did say we might want to try to do some work here, but since you got that thing going on, I think we're pretty much open. And these are decent.
I mean, it's wild that Atlantis scored us some tickets.
Yeah, I remember that.
I'm sorry. What?
Do we trust Atlantis?
Have I
and
been-
tickets?
Oh yeah, because we explained what who Atlantis was and how the whole Jones thing is a cover, which led to whole Boston kind of explaining that he isn't in fact Boston Jones.
Well, yeah, but I didn't.
After the
I don't know if I had been told
above
about
table,
this.
after they met with Atlantis and Orlando, they came back to your to the house, to the manor, and explained to you what was going on with them before
Right, yes,
heading
yes.
off to. I believe it was the day before this. I can't remember if it was the same morning or if it was the day before.
Yeah,
it
but
was the
Fen
day
didn't know about
before.
the tickets.
No, not about the tickets, but the person themselves. Yes,
Yes, Fen didn't know anything about the tickets.
I don't know if anybody else did.
Yeah, I don't think you actually told Boston.
Nah.
You got a date. Actually, no, you did because he says the date. Was that a
Boston
date
should
invitation? Yeah.
Boston should know.
Where are
So
we
the
rest
date's
mail.
happening today?
a date?
It's
I'm sorry, what?
It's not a date. There's-
It's a group activity with people of both of all genders. It's a date. It's a date.
That's a
Is that
in
a
the
date?
same way that today's number and day of the week is a date. Sure, yeah, it's a meeting place, I guess. This is
Boston, you have no room to talk to Nash about dates.
I've been on what?
To be fair, you didn't
you
know
tell
the
us
last
it
date.
wasn't a date when you one-on-one walked away with somebody.
I'm still talking to Amelia. She's doing great. I showed her your house, Fen. Like we're still talking. It's fine.
No, that's right.
So it was a date.
I guess. Never
Thank you
really
for
been on a
finally
date
admitting
before.
it.
Anyway,
I don't.
we were asking them
Anyway.
about cool things to do in the area, and they said the circus was cool. And then they were able to score us some tickets, which is dope. It's for everybody. There's an extra, and I think it'd be a dick move not to bring the person who scored us the tickets. So,
Sure.
You know, if we're going. But if not, I think they want the tickets back to do something with, scalp them or whatever. I don't know. You know, it probably costed some money.
Yeah.
Would I know how much the tickets run?
Yeah, they are as much as you would think. They're like
Cirque du Noir tickets? Because, those is expensive, or,
like for us,
community
in
fair.
real world, they're no, not
Ren fair?
No,
like high-end Ren fair?
What is that? Like low-end Hamilton tickets.
Oh.
That's,
So Broadway tickets.
that's still
Broadway
big.
tickets.
That's big.
Yeah, like
Oh.
$200, $250 a piece minimum.
Oh. We need
For
to pay this girl
basic
back.
seats.
We do, yes. Most
She
definitely.
just works at a ice cream shop.
Gelato.
So,
Yeah,
I can-
there's a
I can
big
get her
difference
paid
between ice
back.
cream and gelato. That's a disrespect to the gelato community.
Yeah, those are at least $75 tickets. Just looking up like Broadway tickets. Ooh, the Book of Mormon musical's on for sale for $68 a seat.
And then I think we'll take a break. It is nearly 11 o'clock, so let's take our 15 minutes. We will be back here shortly. Please check out our other socials and follow us at those locations so that we can keep in touch with you guys with our future endeavors. But until then, we will be back. Bye.
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 Back to breaking character. Hey, yo, everybody. Just to reiterate some of the announcements we made at the beginning, we are sort of simul-streaming. We're actually, we have 2 different players streaming tonight. As the crew of Breaking Character, we did launch our own channel. We're still great and hanging out with A and I, but now we're in multiple different places. We've got our Roll for Respawn Twitch, that's ROLE for Respawn. And then, of course, right here on A and I, their YouTube channel, where you've seen us for the past, I don't know, 52 episodes, 51 episodes, you know, and some change, some Q&As, some weird Baldur's Gate 3 playthroughs, you know, way more of us than you probably bargained for originally. We're having fun, so, you know, come check us out at those places, and of course, as always, make sure to send some love over to our friends over at A and I. That's what I've got. Gears?
Yeah. Thank you, A&I, for that. For getting us together, getting us our start. This has been so much fun. And I mean that sincerely. I don't know where that voice flexion came from.
A&I, you're our favorite old host.
But we're a bunch of youngins now.
As we come back to the crew, they've all
adulthood.
Apparently I need to put the thingies behind our logo.
Sorry, Gears.
Mama Blood just followed us.
Yay!
Wow.
Thank you for the
Thank you
follow.
for the follow!
You're our favorite
Jinx.
viewer.
I still can't wait till we get a viewer that's actually named you, and then be like, oh, that's really sweet. Like,
I'm gonna make an account that's named you now.
Just some weird ass way of spelling it, though. It has to be a weird way of spelling it. Has to be.
I-N-E-W-E.
There's EWE, yeah. You.
Done.
So...
Star's gonna change his name to you on Discord, on Twitch. You could just change your username on Twitch.
It's fine.
So, as we come back to the crew, they have had their little discussion about what is and isn't a threat for students in Aurourin and what's appropriate for interns, and getting their cooperation when they've already said that they would.
We'd like to over-threaten people. It's fine.
Hey, we didn't handcuff this one to a toilet. He should count himself lucky.
That is fair.
She.
And then no one specified to the one guy who's prone to violence, and they're like, dude, what the fuck? He's like, no one told me.
Is that guy still chained to the toilet?
No, we did let him go.
No, we brought up an entire
Didn't
hotel
Nash
floor
release
for him.
him?
I know. I just thought that was funny. 52 episodes later.
He comes back and he's just still chained to the toilet. It's become a mimic.
Come on, yeah. So, they've decided that they're gonna go to a circus.
Let's go.
Because why not? You know, they need a little bit of a break. They need some downtime. Things are tense.
Nothing bad has ever happened at the circus.
No.
They, were gifted these tickets. Why not use them? They've got the afternoon free. They're waiting on drop-off. They're waiting on results. Got nothing better to do. So, you all are going?
Yeah, I guess. Good
Okay.
way to kill time. Also, we should probably pay her back.
Yeah. Also, are those is this a full mo? Should I put on a different shirt? Like, what's the protocol?
It's a circus, right? Like, that's gotta... anything with clowns can't be formal, right?
Clowns?
I don't...
Wait, no one said there'd be
Be
clowns.
surprised.
It's a circus.
It's...
There are
But-
clowns at every circus, right?
No,
I thought it'd be like a dancing one, like they're in the sky and floating.
Like trap.
Yeah.
I'm sure they'll
I'd
have
be
a
so
bit
to
of all of these.
accept it.
See, Dungeon Master question. Are there circuses in any of the countries that Boston would have lived in?
They all have their different takes, but yes.
Okay. I don't know if Boston would ever have gone to one. I I don't know if I'm saying he has a fear of clowns, but I might have to roll when we get there.
Boston's only ever been
Oh,
to a
no.
murder circus.
Yeah, most of them, there are people being chopped up and cannibalized. It's like,
Just
So, yeah, you guys all get together and head over to the Ericmobile and head on over towards the Cirque du Soleil, according to the instructions on the tickets.
Cirque du Noir.
Yes, I said Cirque du Soleil. Yep.
We're going to Vegas.
The legally distinct Cirque de Not Soleil.
Cirque du Noir.
Cirque du Lunet.
Au bleu.
So
It's
the
Soleil de
Cirque.
Cirque.
Sure. Cirque du Noir is I want to say Coliseum. It's in a building that's made for like big production things. Large sports concerts. So it's a
Convention
multi-use
hall.
building. Yeah. Bigger than that.
You haven't been to the Denver Convention Hall.
I have.
Or
actually.
oh no, you have, huh? That's right. Never mind.
What do you know about things?
Okay, so after parking, you see the banners and you see the posters, and everything is in like either like a kind of a grayish sepia tone. It's dark and with lights and shadows and everything. You see ballerinas, you see swimmers and acrobats, you see animals, strange animals, no clowns, at least not traditional clowns.
What pray tells
Are we
a
talking like Harlequins
non-traditional
kind of
clown?
stuff, or
What?
Yeah, like, are they like, what about mimes? Are there mimes? I know those
It's-
don't count as clowns. Are there
Right.
mimes?
They're mimes.
A non-traditional clown is a clown that did something before starting clown college. Some went to the military, some had kids.
no, Tony? You're not getting that one off.
No. Sorry.
It worked.
Sorry,
It
buddy.
didn't, though.
I got it. I thought it was funny.
No, Brett, I'm going to mute you. I have the power now.
I would just like
Anywho,
to remind people
so,
that mime is a
as-
terrible thing to waste.
yes, it is.
I can step
As
in
you
all-
are
I
walking
could just
into the entrance,
Silence.
Nash, did you messaged Atlantis to let them know you were actually going?
Yeah. I
Okay.
would have absolutely said, "Hey, yeah,
Let's
hey,
meet up.
we'll see you there."
Okay. You see them? Blue hair, the clothing that they were wearing, I believe the day before, which is just not the clothing that they were, because they were in their work uniform the day before.
Yeah.
Here they're wearing their regular, like, jeans and a vest shirt, kind of a corset, and a really large, like, hoodie jacket type with some leather elbow patches. And Boston and Nash would both recognize the individual behind her roommate, who's also waiting. She waves at you guys and to come over. Hey, glad you can make it. Just thought, this would be a good way to get y'all started in getting to know the area, because whatever, it's something to do.
Yeah, it's a good hangout thing. Apparently the circus is different than the regular circus I've been to.
What circus
was
you been to?
One with more clowns. It was not great, but interesting.
Thanks for inviting
Well,
us. And for the tickets.
Yeah. Well, it's got it on my welfare check, so not a big deal.
I can pay you back for those, by the way. That way you can...
No, don't worry about it.
Oh, Atlantis, Fen, Ramita, and Baldric.
Hi! This is my roommate, Orlando. Not dating. She looks over at him, and he's like, yeah... Kind of puts his hands in the pockets, looks around.
He's not happy about that, is it?
Yeah, he kind of, yeah.
Inside check.
I mean, go for it.
Yes. Guys, somebody's rolling dice.
First roll of the campaign in the new channel. Let's go.
Of 2024 as well.
Natural 1.
Yeah.
Natural 1.
I'm rolling a natural 1 to
Make
find
myself
a d20. Hold on.
Well, you know.
You don't have just a chunk d20 that you keep with you for fidget purposes?
I
Natural one.
do, but I wanted to pull out a special one for this being the first roll of so many things.
As a reminder, you do have 2
D20.
inspirations.
Nah,
Did
that'd
you
be dirty
inspire
to
him?
use that
That's
so
not a
early.
d20, that's a d10.
That's not gonna help
That
in
is-
this situation.
You
There we
definitely
go.
did roll a one for finding a d20.
Natural 20!
You're fucking shitting me!
Hey.
Hold on. I will
Pick
take
what
it
didn't
and
happen.
post it.
Photo for the Doomogram.
I'm
For the
skeptical as
Dumogram.
hell right now. Like, what?
And Rick now goes out of being tied with me for second place, having now being second place themselves, going to 12 natural 20s. Nash still in the lead with 15 because
Nash
God
is
has
broken.
favorites.
Thank God that's favorite.
Because one of us rolls with advantage a lot.
There it is.
I think it's because
I
some of
just
us
uploaded
only
it.
I feel like that's a social media post.
not
Okay,
all of us follow that.
Baldric, as being a butler / nanny and working with quite a few people, family members and whatnot, you can definitely tell that he is absolutely smitten with Atlantis. Really wanted to be, partners, and is just like trying hard not to size up everyone here and be as platonic as possible, but he's most definitely in the friend zone, or he put himself in the friend zone,
Yeah.
I should say, because and that was his hopes and dreams are smashed a little bit.
Poor baby.
Have you been here before?
Nah, I mean, like, they had a concert here a while ago, but not the circus. They do it annually. Wasn't here for the last one.
So,
So.
what makes this circus noir?
Isn't that type of soup?
New
Apparently it just is dark. I mean, that's all I can say.
Like, do they need new light bulbs?
No, it's a thing. It's like
Ben is just like in the background going, these uncultured idiots. I fucking love them, but God, why?
Is that why the tickets are expensive? It's because they need new lights and it's a charity event?
no.
What's the name of her roommate?
No,
Orlando.
Orlando.
all dark
Orlando,
vision.
thank you.
All dark vision.
I mean, I don't know. I just some of them. I guess you get glasses, some kind of goggles or something. But I didn't get those. So like, I don't know if that's gonna ruin the experience or. But anyways, we got seats, so it was gonna start
Rev
soon.
didn't redeem, but he is demanding everyone take a big sippy.
Big sippies.
Oh, is that how we're doing this until we get affiliate?
Probably.
If you know a better way.
Nah. That being said, chat, do not abuse it. And there goes Blight.
Bright brought up Blade brought up a good question. Am I the only one of us that doesn't have dark vision?
No.
I don't believe I do.
I don't think half
think I
orcs do
do.
actually. But I need to double check that.
Let me check.
I actually
I
think
don't
orcs
believe
do.
I do either.
Majority
Oh,
definitely
wait,
orc
no.
staff, half orc staff do. Because
Do they?
Fjord had them from CR.
I think half orcs do, and
Yeah,
gnomes definitely
they do have them.
Wolf
Something wrong, Tony? Did I say something?
I don't.
We don't have a gnome. We have a halfling.
oh right.
Yeah, halflings do not.
Um,
I
Okay.
do not.
yeah, there's only 2 people who do. And Atlantis does not.
If we need
I wish.
do I, Gears, as a,
Yes.
a resident of Aurourin, do I know whether or not the goggles are needed?
Well, do you want to roll to see if Fen has gone to one, or do you want to just say that they've gone to one or not?
More than likely, my mother has dragged me here before. Yes.
Okay. So it's like Atlanta said, it's annually. The goggles are fun for it's a gimmick basically. You can put it on. It's great for kids, because they have lights that are lit around the goggles, and they light everything up in a special light, and you can kind of see further. But it's once everything starts, it doesn't matter. They're I can't think of the word, but
Again, this place
You don't need 'em.
it's bioluminescent. This place is pretty big on bioluminescence, so
yeah. So the glasses, you put them on first. The goggles, you can see everything nice and cool, like my background if it was through night vision goggles. But once the show starts, they have their own lights that come on, and the goggles just
are kind of
Are-
there.
yeah, you don't really need them.
They're more of a souvenir.
It's a novelty
rather
item
than...
for first timers.
Most definitely a souvenir.
I'll let everyone know that it's the goggles are souvenirs at best. At worst, they're an extra fee.
Oh, you've been here before.
In my experience, a souvenir is something that everybody should have. I can pay for them if anybody wants them.
I could.
I
give
think
them
actually,
as well,
yeah.
if you guys want them.
Hold on. You've been here before?
Yeah, my mother dragged us all here when we were younger.
Well, then we have a guide. Show us around.
Oh God.
Why didn't you tell us that the clowns were not part of it?
Because you go.
They
I
had
don't.
me worried.
It's not. It's not.
It does change from
scary.
year to year.
It does vary.
Sure.
However, for the most part, it's more of a collection of sites. I cannot guarantee which ones will be here, which ones won't. I know it was here when I was brought here when I was 13.
You were really boring as a kid, weren't you?
No.
Oh, we already established this.
Yeah, Boston, you're late to the party if you're just figuring this out. Atlantis, that Fed was one of those kids that
Read books.
had 57 books, but
Books are very
not a lot
entertaining!
of time outside the house.
I went to school with those. We have them in journalism. It's not a big deal.
I mean,
Let's-
they're great. We like them, right? But
I
also,
don't know whether or not you
yeah,
do
takes-
actually.
Takes a little getting used to, but they open up eventually. Let's go inside. We'll
I got
Shut
99. They got 99 books, but friends ain't one.
No! I have no friends! None of these people are my friends currently! Fuck all of you!
That's why we can do this, say this stuff about you.
So the crew, everybody goes inside, and as you're going inside, you notice it gets darker and darker and darker. Sight gets harder to see, but there are still in
Which,
in
by the way,
theaters,
I
you
will
have
buy everyone who wants a set of goggles one.
Okay.
Rick will absolutely buy them because I'm imagining that they're glasses, and he has neither ears nor a nose.
Nice.
So he puts them on, they just immediately clank down to his chest.
They're goggles, but yeah, it would go down to the neck and be like a neck thing, which he could then later on tighten it and have it suck and cup to his face. But so you guys go in and you find your seats, which are numbered, and you do have assigned seats. as you go in the night, or the dark, you do notice other people with glasses. Most of them are little kids. They're looking around and they're, look at all over the place, look at that. Some of them are playing like a type of Where's Waldo thing, because there are little images that will light up within the glasses that you can see brighter, but you can kind of make out for them yourself. They're just dim. So just a before show kind of game to keep the kids occupied while everyone gets settled. But then as you sit and the lights come on, the bioluminescence lights appear around the rim of the center of the ring, and the ringmaster comes out, introduces themselves, and announces the show. Thank you all for coming and whatnot. And it goes on to have a nice little play. They have there is a couple of individuals that come out, and they have giant puppeteers that come out from behind them, or not puppeteers, puppets, giant 3-story puppets that have hands that swoop around, and some of them come up above the audience, and you can see it glowing as it goes by. Some orange glow and some red glow and yellow and green and all the different colors of that are kind of a neon bioluminescence. Some are painted with them, some of them are decorated with it. The acrobats, leotards and shoes and some accessories in their hair and gloves are all lit up. All of their uniforms and everything is just very bright. There are other times where they have an artistic type of in play, a ballet, where they're not as bright. It's more dimly lit. They go back and forth between very active and very bright to sincere, somber. And then in the middle of the show, they pause with an intermission to fill up the center ring with water. The globe in the center fills up as everybody goes out and gets snacks, goes to the bathroom, do what they need. When it is completely full, and the intermission is over, you have the swim performers join. They all come out and they jump into the globe and they do their acrobats underwater. They are swimming, they are flowing. There is a current that they've displayed inside of the water going in certain directions, like a sort of a whirlpool kind of motion. And for an instant, you can almost imagine that they're not underwater with the way that they are swimming and floating and bouncing off of each other and catching. It's almost like they've recreated gravity inside the sphere. And it's very beautiful and awe-inspiring, knowing that they're just doing this with, with their hands and feet and a few micro flippers on their fingers and hand or toes. And in the middle of this, while you're watching this, pretty much mesmerized and focused on the acrobatics, you notice. Actually, everyone roll me a what was it? Perception. Roll me perception.
I'm good at that.
Can't I just use my passive?
What do we got?
13 for Granny.
Ooh.
15 for
Well.
Jones.
15 for Rick.
12 for Nashville.
I'm trying to find. There's my perception.
76 for Fenrona.
No, actually, only a 12.
Oh.
There's a reason why I wanted to use my passive. That's a 19.
Yeah. Did everyone
So-
who doesn't have dark vision get the goggles? Because otherwise, maybe it doesn't.
I definitely got goggles.
Goggles.
Your eyes okay there, Tony?
So, all of you notice, in the middle of the water, there is an individual who starts kind of... They slow down and start to kind of tossle a bit. And they start moving erratically a little. And then a couple others are doing the same. And then the whole globe of everyone in there is shifting and jerking. And you'll notice that this is choking. This, and Fenrana, you will recognize this. They're drowning.
Something's
And
going wrong
some
with
of the ones on
Ah, shit.
some of the ones on the outer edge make it to outside the pool, and they start yelling, drain it now," and they're choking, trying to cough up the water.
Can someone break the glass?
Austin, don't you
There's
have a
no
shotgun?
blast.
Yeah.
It's not encircled. It's not encirculated in a glass globe. There's a membrane that they go through, that holds the water,
It's a bubble.
basically.
Okay, we need to drain it. Rick, go plug in.
I mean, I also have a sword, but I mean, also, not my monkey, not my circus, literally. But,
People are dying.
How close are we to the? Actually, another question: how close are we to this thing before I jump up?
You did not get very high, close seats.
Yeah.
You're kind of in the nosebleeds.
Fen is running, and the moment I get within 120 feet, I'm casting Dispel Magic on the globe.
Okay.
Guess we're following
Real
after.
fucked up. God damn it.
That's
God,
odd.
I just wanted. I was just getting my cotton candy. First time cotton candy. Fuck me, I guess.
Eat your cotton candy!
Nash
Dispel Magic!
Austin, you know that I can make cotton candy, right?
By the time you get to being close enough to cast the spell, it is actually already dispersed, and the water is draining into the whole portal in the center. There is water spilling also outside onto the floor, but because this is an arena, it's only going to go up maybe a couple inches before it even gets to the seats, and nobody in the audience is going to get wet. And you see the individuals fall down from inside. One person lies unconscious as somebody is yelling help. A medic runs onto the scene and starts giving CPR to this individual. And if we could have our resident medic show up and describe themselves.
Oh no, I didn't think about the blur.
That is so bad.
Oh wow, I got water in my eyes. Wow, they're so blurry.
There she is.
Yes.
So bright that it was blurry.
Oh, it's so bright!
Cut right into your vision.
Wild.
Hello. But you see a tall, slender elven woman with a gray, with long gray hair tied up in a a Dutch braid, going from the crown all the way back. They are wearing a gray, kind of like a pewter gray lab coat with some more like kind of corporate-looking attire. They have glasses. They are just kind of evenly toned, and they are just focused on what's ahead of them, which is like making sure everyone is okay and performing their duties.
At this point, as you are performing the CPR on this individual who basically drowned because they were caught in the center of the ball and were just not able to be the ones to swim to the edge and get themselves out fast enough, Fenrana comes running up to you, and probably 100 feet behind her is the rest of the crew with Atlantis and Orlando.
Point of order, I think our stream just reset because I'm checking on my phone to see if we're still live, and it's saying that we're not.
No, we're still alive.
My side, the timer. on
It
says
flinched.
1
Yeah,
minute
it's 1
delay.
minute.
Yeah, it said we
I've
started
got
at
a
1-1.
frozen. Yeah.
I still
Sorry to interrupt, but I wanted to let you guys
Um,
know.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
still got YouTube though.
ruined my intro.
Yeah, no, I think my
mean-
internet freaked for a hot second and it rebooted.
Yeah, it's back.
I was gonna say, it's
I was
running
watching.
fine on my
We got
end.
on my end. We got a black screen for about 2 seconds, and then it just continued.
Showing up on
I
my
am
phone.
recording this on my end, so even if
Double
that's
check
the
that, 'cause
place,
sometimes when it does that,
I am, I have
We're
it, I have the timer still going on my end.
We're good.
Check the VOD.
Okay,
Question,
so-
actually, how many people
Ye.
were drowned? Like had drowned and like need CPR?
One for sure. There's 2 more that are being attended to. But they might have a better chance as they didn't start. This was the first one to start reacting to the situation as they were centered in the deep in the center. And so. No, go ahead. I was just reminding. Fenrana comes up to you, and the crew is falling behind them, about 100 feet or so, as they didn't react as quickly.
I look to Nash. Why can't we just enjoy things that are going on without things having to get dangerous?
Nash is gonna, I don't know, man. I'm gonna look back at Atlantis. This literally happens anytime we do anything. Somebody dies or like things get attacked. The buildings have literally blown up.
Of you. Are
Like
you here to help?
I
I
am,
would
yes.
like to listen to those.
Any way you need me to.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm
you
here as well.
Tend to those to help the paramedics. Fen, not Fen. I don't know you.
You don't know me.
I was gonna say
That
you,
guy.
the closest one.
You don't.
Come here and help me do the bad compressions while I continue chest.
Yeah, I'll come. I will follow orders.
It doesn't take long for the person to respond. Their water, they cough up the water, and they're able to start breathing again. And the others are starting to get also attended to. Does anybody in this crew go to another individual to help them out?
Yeah, as long as
There's
security
shadows.
doesn't start trying to, drag us off because we are interfering with the stage.
yeah, I mean, I have a couple of questions about. I don't remember.
You went mute
What?
for a second, buddy. What
I
happened?
was gonna say your audio's gone, Tony.
Uh-oh,
Ooh.
buddy.
Oh no.
He might be dead in the water.
Oh shit.
Just like these ladies would have been.
Dark.
I
That's
was
very
in
dark
the
for you,
middle, I
right?
think, of a sentence when it happened.
You were, yeah.
So
Your PC needs big nappies, I
That's
think.
the only way we knew.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, the Shadows of War. Welcome.
Hi, Shadows.
Well,
Shadows of Water. Shadows
Hey,
of Water.
Waters.
I said what I said.
I
Oh,
did.
right.
Shadows, this is a weird point for you to come in, given that water just killed some people. Not gonna lie.
No. Correction. Water tried to kill some people.
Almost.
That being said,
Yeah.
the moment that these
Definitely
people
a
are
stick.
okay, I'm definitely gonna go see if there's something with the mechanisms that I might be able to help with.
Okay. With Boston's help, the other individual is able to come back, and the third one is being attended to by in-house paramedics.
I will,
for-
if there is need for another hand, Nash will jump in and help, but he's watching for a too many cook scenario, right? Like,
Right, yeah.
that's,
No, understood. Yeah.
Boston, as is
We'll
helping the
just
other
say-
guy, will actually tell them, see if you can see what's going on. Talking to Ramita, Baldric, and Nash while we're doing the CPR things.
Yeah. I was gonna say Nash was
yeah.
probably helping you with the CPR.
Specifically, I'm looking to see if anybody looks suspicious or odd, like a saboteur.
Okay. At this moment, everybody is more focused on crowd control. There's a ton of people trying to calm people down, and invite them to go get snacks and drinks, to get discounts on like souvenirs and stuff at the gift stores and whatnot. roll perception or investigation, Baldric. And because of all of this, it is a high DC.
So you're
you're
saying
aware.
that a 2 on the die probably won't do it.
You do have an inspiration.
You
So
do.
I'm gonna use an inspiration.
I got you, boo.
Does a 4 on the die do
Ooh,
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
You did double.
200%.
Spicy.
That's 100%, Tony.
You are you are seeing a whole bunch of people doing what they should be doing. Crowd
Yes, this is exactly how
going
this
out
is
to
supposed to be.
The crowd is going out to get
Seems like a
souvenirs and
circus as I
snacks.
know.
People are doing, cleanup and stuff. And everybody else is, and the security has showed up. They're starting to question people. The survivors who got out first, asked them what happened, what was wrong. The ringleader, who had announced themselves earlier as Corella Meriden,
Correct.
half-elf individual with red hair. She has been with the circus for over 15 years, basically from its inception, mostly. And she's come out to check on everyone and make sure everything is doing all right, and ask her own questions, of course, of everyone. And it's come to you guys, and it's like, thank you so much for your assistance. This has been, thank goodness. And they rush up to the acrobatic Nadia. Just, Nadia, are you okay? Nadia, are you all fine? Yes, thank you. And she catches her breath. There's something with the regulations. The oxygen just cut out. There wasn't enough for, there was no more breathing, in the aqua tank. And the ringleader says, okay, I will, alright, I will get, I'll get Finley. I'll see if we can check the gauges, the thermos, get on it. You sit tight. Get you a towel or some warm blanket. I think we're gonna have to end the show for tonight. But thank goodness you're okay. And thank you all for your assistance.
Of course.
I don't think we're
Are
done
tickets getting just and people are asking? Not really. I don't care. But are tickets getting refunded?
I'm afraid no. All the tickets are non-refundable. We might do discounts for further shows, but yeah.
Is this your first take-up like this,
and
or is this a
your name?
reoccurring thing?
This is the first time this has happened. This is not a usual thing.
We're definitely cursed. Okay.
Rick is gonna start pulling out a police badge.
I am going to stop him!
Slap it out of his
No!
These little interactions going on in the background.
Do we know, have we figured out why this has happened yet? Or is it, technical error?
So, correct me if I'm
too
wrong.
soon.
It seemed like it was like the Blitzball stadiums, except on a much smaller size. Correct?
Yes, very much a Blitzball stadium, smaller size, and as we've discussed before, because in order for the athletes or performers to be inside this giant sphere of water, it has to be a good amount of oxygenated and combination so that it could be breathed by the individuals. Yeah, magic. but also science. And there's something off that made it to go from breathable oxygenated water to just plain water, and they were just
Suddenly
drowning.
Yeah.
Yeah. Something happened and it switched, and it involves the pumps system and other things.
It's somewhere within the mechanisms, something went wrong.
Yep.
Would you mind if... Sorry, I should probably introduce myself. I'm Finhana Edsith, Lumen. Would you mind if we take a look?
No, absolutely.
I just happen to be here. No official business or anything.
I see.
Just trying to enjoy a Tuesday.
And yes, it's unfortunate it had to be your day off. But it's very fortunate you are here. Please, come with me. Is there anything that you need of me besides that I can do to aid?
Show me where the back workings are, and potentially send me over your engineer.
Yeah, list the techs and their current whereabouts might be on your tail ID either. And also make sure no one leaves that might be working in your set.
Or could have
Of
gotten back
course.
to it.
And do you have any new engineers or staff? Anyone that would have access that hasn't been here before?
No, my
And who's
staff
she
is all-
looking at the medic who's still standing here awkwardly?
Staring at all of you, very just kind of like trying to figure you out.
Hello.
You can take a picture.
I am Justine, Dr. Justine Slaughter.
Hey, Doc.
Hello.
I mean, I feel like we got...
expecting a "What's up, Doc" joke from you, Brent. I'm not gonna lie, I'm disappointed you didn't do it.
It can still come.
I
Don't
am
rush
too
my
now.
G-comedy.
I don't mean to
Don't rush my comedy.
challenge your name or anything, but Dr. Slaughter seems unfortunate.
I thought it was rather funny, actually. Main purpose why I chose it.
I mean, if you move it around, it becomes Doctor's Laughter.
Which is even worse, if you ask me.
Your doctor shouldn't laugh at you.
I mean, I did have an associate
Yeah.
back in the day when I was interning that was named Dr. Smiley, and that was quite intense. He was a dentist then.
That
he
is-
was also 14 though. He did go into pediatric dentistry.
That sounds like a demon.
That sounds terrifying.
Anyway, there's a killer, but the potential killer on the loose. We should probably go get that. If you want to stick with us, great. Just don't get in our way.
I would like to stay with you, just to see if there was anything else at play. In case I see any of this at the hospital.
Nash is going to turn to Atlantis and be like, look, it's probably going to be like 2 hours of really boring conversations, and then someone's going to try to kill us. So, like, it's kind of how things go around here. You're very welcome to be safe and do your own stuff.
Atlantis looks at you. Honestly, it almost feels like back at home. But yeah.
You came here to get away from this stuff, so I don't want to drag you into it.
I came here so I could live, but I've always been in danger. Journalism is just kind of how it goes, you know. But yeah, I mean, understood. I'll get out. Come on, Orlando.
Once again, you don't have to leave, but that's
This
the
park is
situation,
really, really boring.
you know?
And then dangerous rather quickly.
Also, what 5 does
That is
Orlando
also
have
an offer
to
to
get
you,
off?
Dr. Slaughter.
Yeah, you can call me Justine. It's fine. Am I in danger?
I like Slaughter.
Don't know. Don't know.
You can call me Slaughter
Slot.
if you want.
Hi, Slot.
The short
Okay.
answer, Doctor,
Maybe
is
not
we
that
don't
one.
know.
But you know what? If it is dangerous, I can handle myself. I know what I'm doing.
Was that
Anyway.
because you're a doctor of slaughter?
You're not helping, Baldric.
It's all right. I get these comments quite a
Ignore
lot
this.
when people are panicking.
I would
it
like
doesn't
to
have-
insight check.
It doesn't have prosthetics.
But really,
to answer your question, Rev, Orlando is absolutely peachy keen on Atlantis leaving without you guys.
That's fair.
Atlantis is kind of like, I wish I was still in the field because then I would be the one interviewing everyone and doing. She wants to get back to her old work, but she also knows that doing so would put her back in the limelight of working. So like begrudgingly leaves. And then the ringleader, Coriella, is going to escort Fenrana to the back, where all the pipes and tanks and stuff are. So, you guys can either follow or continue this conversation of what to call Justine.
real quick though, as Justine was laughing off the comments about Dr. Slaughter, that is a 23 to insight. Just in case they're suspicious. Nash is we've been down this road. Okay, we've been down this road.
Justine, you can respond how appropriate you think that is.
You can tell that she is extremely sincere in her caring, and she does like to kind of joke about her name, but she does, like, that is truly what her name is. She has meant every word.
Because, like, we're looking for a possible murderer and a Dr. Slaughter shows up and, like...
It's kind of sus, yeah.
You gotta fucking check.
That's totally valid. I don't know if anyone caught what her profession is, but I think that's also hilarious because I didn't even think about it until just now in this moment.
Are you a surgeon?
I am. I work in prosthetics.
That was me paying attention and not guessing.
I'm proud of you. But
Sure.
I do
Not
work in
just an informed
prosthetics.
guess.
Don't call me informed.
Educated.
Call him a cadet.
Listen, on a multiple choice question, you have at least one chance of getting it right.
Well, that's
Nah, every
true.
answer is C. Everyone knows that. The correct answer is C every time.
I thought it was E.
Anyway, I'm gonna go back. I'm following Fen.
Fen's already like back there starting
I was
to
about
look
to
at
say,
stuff.
I was walking as all of this was happening.
I just wanted to make sure that was noted before Gears was like, oh hey, how something is happening on the other side.
I'm
Okay.
looking for
No,
any
you-
stagehands. Actually, before I ask this, are all
So
the
who
stagehands
is-
wearing like stagehand shirts or anything like that? Like tech? Like, is there a uniform or
Yes.
like
Yes,
identifier?
there is most definitely a uniform. However, it's all black.
They didn't turn the lights on.
The lights are on. It is brighter than it was before. It's not like it's daylight. But you can definitely see more of the area that you're in. There are like, yeah.
I too would like to look for any suspicious characters that aren't named Slaughter.
Yeah, what does?
Characters.
Characters.
Knowledge!
Knowledge!
So
guidance.
all right, so yeah, guidance and give me a roll, and this one is it's gonna be just as difficult.
21.
Ooh, okay. 21. Most of the stagehands are cleaning and doing what they should be. You did see somebody sneak in because as you were sitting in your seats, everyone all the performers came from the right. There's a big like archway with like, it looks like a stage deal. That's where, like, if it was a band, that's where they would play. The center part is circular and empty for this performance. And you saw somebody duck in there, kind of quickly, kind of like making sure to see if nobody was looking.
Corellia. Is there
Yes.
cameras in here?
I mean, the house provides them. We try to make use of them, but considering how dark our performances are, it's almost difficult to.
No security cams or anything like that? Because I saw a guy slip into stage right because everyone else was going stage left.
Okay.
I couldn't see them because I was up there, but
All right. Yeah. Well, I'll show you where that is on our way to the tanks.
Sure.
Who's staying by? Because, what's her name?
Ramita and Baldric with me.
Yeah, I guess.
Because Nadia
then-
is still there.
I'll stick with Fen.
Okay,
Okay.
so Nash and Fen and Justine are going with the
We're
ringleader.
gonna go look at the tanks. Back
And-
So we
okay.
have the really smart people with Boston.
And then Boston, Nash, and Boston, Ramita, and Baldric. Are y'all going to securities?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just making sure. All right. So, going to the stage where all the performers would be exiting, you go into the back and you see behind the curtain all of the props and all of the settings and everything. The giant puppets that you saw earlier just kind of collapsed on themselves in the corner. I'd say corner, but they're 3 stories tall. They're freaking in the middle of everything. People walking around, some with mops and brooms to try and fix the water leakage of the stage falling apart. People still in their leotards, hanging around, talking to each other. She takes you down to the right and goes down the hall, and immediately to the left is the security room. She points out that's where you'll find those. And she'll continue
Thanks.
down, and the hall turns a right, and she'll go even further. There'll be a doorway. She opens that up and goes downstairs. The pipes and everything below the stage, and you'll see that it's an older version of what the school has, but it's still sufficient and roughly up to code, as you can tell with all of the signage and everything with the dates and whatnot of inspections, previous inspections. This is where all the tanks are, and these are giant. Like, if you've ever seen the huge gas semi trucks, these things are massive. There is water in all of them, and they have monitors on front of each one of them, and shows the amount of water mixture that it currently has. A couple of them are empty of water because they just filled. Yep, and some of them have water, and they're currently being infused with oxygen. There's, I want to say, 7 tanks down there.
Okay.
3 of them are full, 4 of them are empty.
I'm
How
gonna
many
go.
of these tanks does it take to fill up the globe?
Well, it takes about 3 to fill, and then it takes 1 or 2 to maintain per hour. So our performances aren't that long, but the water needs to be cycled in and out in order to be continue to have the oxygenation provided for the performers to work, do their thing. So the 4 being empty makes sense.
I'm gonna go look at. Is there any specific order that they are activated?
They don't require any order, but we like to go first in, first out. So, and she'll point to the side, the 3 that were emptied, that are like right next to each other, with the 4th being like there's a column of 2 in the middle. Oh, 1 in the middle, and then 3 onto the other side of the wall.
Is
So
the
think of it as
so
like you-
is the water currently oxygenated, or does that process happen on the way to the stage?
Oh no, it has to be before. Then
Okay,
it's
so if I
pumped
were to
into the-
jump into these right now, they should be oxygenated currently, correct?
I don't see how you would be able to jump in. They're closed, like silos. But
Okay.
I mean, if you
Yeah.
the
Theoretically, if you were
monitor
able.
should, Yeah, if you could, they should. They're that. I mean, it says so on the front, and you'll notice the three that are full. They have monitors on them. The one on the far left is not. It says warning, not ready, and the other two are like 80-90% ready.
Is there a every hatch I've ever seen like this, or every thing? I've not seen a setup quite like this, but any industrial storage like this has to have a cleaning hatch of some sort, right? There's got to be some way to clean it or purge it or check inside for leaks.
Unfortunately, you're going out of my expertise. I don't maintain the tanks. I just know how to use them, and know if they're usable. You would need a
tech.
Tech maintenance individual who's able to operate these. I assume so, but at the same time, when you only have water pumping in, water going out, it's self-contained.
Except it wasn't self-contained.
I'm not sure what happened.
There's also a possibility that somebody messed with the plumbing, as it were, interfering with the quality of water that was able to get out. Can you send us one of your techs? The ones that maintain this?
I will, yes. I'll check on the compatriots in the security as well, see if they got everything that they need. And if I should run across one, I will send them down here.
You also
but please
have a roster of who was working tonight. I apologize for cutting you off.
I have my own, and then there is the house. I'll get you both.
That would be perfect. Thank you.
All right. She turns around and walks and goes up the stairs. Anything you guys want to investigate?
I'm going straight to all four of the empty things, and I'm checking every single one of them for any sign of tampering.
Okay. Roll me an investigation.
Say Nash
Boss.
is gonna help out and give a second set of eyes, another angle on things, as it were.
Okay, roll with advantage. Boston.
Mm-hmm.
What are you looking for?
He wasn't probably keeping an eye on the time, but he's going to go into the room and explain to the security guy if is there someone inside the camera room? I'm assuming there is. But...
Yeah. Oh yeah, there's somebody monitoring them.
Hi. I'm with Corella. They told me that you'd be able to show me the footage since the beginning of the show to see if anyone was maybe tampering with anything, and stick to the side if you could. Stick to the side where the left side or stage right area of and all the doors going there, because I saw someone slip in. I think.
All right. Yep. What
Wait.
do you have a time? 20 minutes ago, 30 minutes ago, 80 minutes
beginning
ago?
of the water show. I didn't watch.
Okay.
Would I have known the time?
About what act was going on?
Yeah.
When you saw them, it was roughly in the middle of the act. So, yeah, about 30 minutes ago.
About how many minutes ago?
30.
About 35 minutes ago.
Okay. They take the types and they rewind them. You see, the current time, everything's bright, and then as it goes back to while the performance is going on, it gets dark. A lot of it is pitch black. You can sort of see shapes moving in and out, individuals passing through, the light reflecting when the curtain opens up and closes, and it gets to the point where you saw someone, and it does show a person leaving the area.
Right there.
And he stops it. Okay.
You can't zoom in, but are the cameras in that back area so we could see who it was or anything like that, or?
Yeah. And he goes and looks for other cameras in the area. There was another camera facing the backstage that is lit, and you can see for most of the show. And he rewinds it, and it's you can see from the behind. You see an individual walking by. He stops. He zooms in and tries to clear it. The individual is wearing not necessarily a mask, but a type of like I don't want to say like nylon stocking, but it is a sheer cover on their face, and it's just so much that it causes this camera to blur out the face. It's like a walking blur.
But we get like a height, or like is this person like wearing like a
height, gender, and or a prayer.
I can get general things, just not a physical.
Yeah, height and build. It's average human height, male.
Do you, as security guy, do you know anything that matches that description, or have you seen anyone wearing that particular getup? Were they wearing the stuff as a tech, or no? Were they wearing something different?
It looks similar to what the stagehands are wearing, but it's not labeled like what everyone is wearing. So, like, everyone had a black shirt, but on the back, in, like, luminescent light, it said handler. This one is just black. Nothing on the back, just black.
Keep following them, see if we can see where they go. On cameras. We should. What do you two think? Should we try to go looking for them? I mean, they might have just ditched the ship by now, but put out a.
Fortunately, I don't think we have enough that we can be able to actually successfully go find them.
He's like, oh wait a minute.
Kind of.
I mean, if it were me, I'd have dumped the
And
tire.
at this point, Corella comes back as David, could I have the roster of everyone who was here, both our staff and the house staff? Yeah. Let me pull that up. And he goes over and he's
While you're getting that pulled out, could you make a copy for us?
Sure. This is actually for your friends, but
don't know
you guys can have.
Excuse him. He just got a new comedy chip, and it's still taking some time to upload.
I see.
Sarcasm. Yeah, you know.
Right. You might want to.
Wait, that's new?
Fix the settings.
It's got an update.
And as the security guy rolls over to get that list, all of the cameras that you guys have been looking at are specific to what you were requesting. But because he was rewinding everything at the same time, he looks over and he's like, hello, ain't this the guy you was, you looking for? And you see the individual, same mask, with a bag, under his arm, going the opposite direction. Through the other side.
Back towards the tanks.
He gets the, he was going... no, not towards the tanks. Going in a different direction.
Oh, okay.
When is this from?
This is about... He looks at the time, and it is, 10 minutes after. 10 minutes after him leaving the tanks area. He gets the sheet of everyone's name, hands it over to, the ringleader, Corleona? No.
Corella.
Corella. And he's like, no, this is over by the and she's like, that's over by the animals. Those are usually the last performance. And at this point you hear Nadia, or not Nadia.
Nadia
Nadia
was
comes
drowned.
in.
Yeah, Nadia.
Yes. Teresa comes in. Teresa, is this medium dwarf height of a human. She comes in and goes, Koya, and she's like in a panic. She's crying. She's mumbling. She's blah, 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 blah. And Koya's like, Teresa, it's okay. It's okay. What's wrong? What's wrong? She's like, it's she's gone. They took her. She's gone. I don't know where she went. She's gone. And she's mumbling and crying and absolutely just in despair. And she explains that Finny, the Axeline, has been stolen. And
Line?
that's where we're gonna leave it off tonight.
The Axel what?
You just make up words.
I did make up
Dun
words.
dun dun.
So
Good to be back.
yeah, it's good to be back. It's
So
good
this is
to
now an animal kidnapping.
yeah. Yeah. It is a mess of things. But you know what? Nothing I can't think. I don't know. Brain.
Died.
No one died. Yeah.
Yet.
You can change that if you like.
Please.
Yeah,
No.
Boston or sorry. Baldric is the best for that. Other than Fen.
Oh god. Everyone, thank you for joining us tonight. Thank you for the warm welcome back. I assume there's a warm welcome back. I haven't seen the chat at all tonight.
It's
but,
been warm as hell.
They've been insulting me mostly, but yeah.
What's
Just because you
yeah.
lied.
Okay, I have a permit.
You have a permit?
I do.
Yeah, it's called a wedding band.
Okay.
the wedding certificate?
Alright.
I love
Let's do our sign off as per usual. Let's have our guest start us off. Bright, tell us about your character, what is going through her mind or emotions or any of the above, and then toss it off to another individual.
Yeah, so my character is Dr. Justine Slaughter, an Aurourin native, and currently at this time they are very intrigued as to this technology. It hasn't changed since they went to school, so they're curious as to what went wrong and, you know, if there's someone or something to blame. But she's interested and a little worried about her current compatriots.
I don't know
They
what to
seem
talk about.
a little like trouble, but she is actually very curious about Fenrana because the name sounds so familiar. Otherwise, you can only find me here at Roll for Respawn. I will be joining as part of Thirsty Gate Thursday. We're going to be playing Baldur's Gate. Fun fact. So you should join us tomorrow. We're going to be playing it right here on Roll for Respawn. Otherwise,
Yay.
that's pretty much the only place you can find me. And I'm gonna pop it over to Rev.
You're just gonna steal that announcement from me. Well, in that case, I will announce our another new show of ours. It is called that new show that I had lost. One Shot Wonderarium. If you like TTRPG content, it's going to be a little bit of us, a little bit of other people. We're going to be playing
Lot of
all
Tony.
kinds of crazy one-shots, lots of Tony.
Lots of Tony.
All the Tony.
His face!
Saturday, January 27th, 1 to 4 time frame, Eastern.
Our one-shot
On that, you
wonder.
get to see a
It's
TPK.
wild. You steal the announcement of my show, and also that's when the audio on my stream cuts out. It's when you start talking about the show.
Oh no!
I didn't steal it. You asked me
How
to
the
do that.
world
That's
works.
technically true, but it is funnier for me to accuse you. I'm not gonna lie.
It's
That
easy.
face,
Yeah.
that
All
face
hits
was
and throw.
hilarious.
But
Yeah.
also, Rick is having fun and is getting in trouble for trying to do police stuff, which that's weird. He's always been allowed to do it in the past.
No, you haven't. You just gotten away with it because we weren't there.
That's
Rick
what he
did
said.
for the first time in canon acknowledge the other fires, but the comment went over the rest of the party's head.
That is true.
Oh my god.
When was that?
I am confused.
I
Either
didn't even
Nash
catch
or
that.
Boston commented on all the buildings that have burnt down, and Rick said, "Yeah, I only did like 6 of those."
True, that is what's said.
That's
I-
oh god. I'm gonna have to rewatch
With
that
that,
episode.
I'm gonna throw that to Darkness.
I am Darkness. I don't have any new announcements.
Hello,
I
old
don't have any
friend.
new announcements.
You're in Japan.
What
do you mean you don't have any
I'm currently
announcements?
Living in Japan.
They have the day
so
right now.
it is
It's insane.
Daytime for me.
The sun is up.
Yeah. Well,
As
it's
they
kind of
have
cloudy
the
today.
night evening mushroom background to deceive
I like
everyone.
No, that's just Japan. It's just mushrooms everywhere.
Mushroom
Um,
dance. Mushroom dance.
I,
Look,
like
life is
Bright,
sin.
am a Roll for Respawn exclusive, so you can only find me here.
Ooh.
I'm gonna use that word every now.
Every
and
time.
forever.
Every time.
Yes. True.
Yeah. So. I'll
Fair
do
enough.
How's
hard
Ramita feeling?
one-shots every now and then.
Yeah, what's
Um,
going through Ramita's mind now? I've been going through there
Armida
first.
is, you know how Grand Theft Auto starts with the "oh shit, here we go again." That's Granny right now.
Fair.
Valid. Fair. Ow.
So that's how Granny's feeling. On to Boston.
Hi, my name is Brett, or Just Brett. I play Boston. I stream every day except for Sunday on my channel, Just Brett. It's Just Brett with 3 T's. You can't miss it. I'm a green cloak most places. And here you get to see what's under the cloak, in theory. I don't know what's under the cloak. It's an enigma. But
This is just as human seeming.
yeah. It's a cloak camouflage, if you would. I'm glad yours caught that. But Boston is also just like great. Again, the only time something bad that didn't happen was when we went to the fair where he met Amelia, but now everyone assumes that they're dating, and he doesn't know if that's the case or not, so everyone needs to call her to see if that's actually the case.
Are we dating? I just need to clarify something.
Yeah.
Oh god.
But yeah. As always, I'm glad to be here. I am not mutually exclusive on here, but this is where most of the time you'll find me on this channel. But yeah, and I'll hop between it over to Tony.
Hi, I'm Tony. This is my first episode ever. And
Holy cannolis.
Wow.
wow. 52 episodes is still my first episode.
Just a
That
long
was scuff,
first
but it
episode.
doesn't.
A really
Right,
long
explains a
first
lot.
episode.
Yeah. No, hey, Nash is tired. Nash is tired. He wants to pursue a different thing, but every time they pursue a different thing, they get distracted by 12 other things. Or he wants to just do nothing for a bit, because he did nothing for a long time, and then he did a lot of somethings, and he's been maxed out.
Poor guy.
So it's 0 or 100 with Nash right now, and Nash would like to be somewhere about 40%. This is not an allegory for real life, I swear.
Are you sure?
Ouch.
Sure.
Anyway, you can find me when I get to post my TikToks at Tony Will Edit. Or if you're a degenerate, Tony Willed It.
Willed it.
He did.
Always
I did. But one thing I did will is the Wonderarium. I willed that into existence. So I'm
You
very
sure
excited
did.
for that show. We're already recording some backup episodes, and I can tell you they've been a blast.
Hey.
So
Chaotic.
be on the lookout for that. We've got more cool shit for y'all here. All right,
Yeah.
it's gonna be
Got
great.
lots of
So
stuff.
Yeah.
make sure you go and do all the follows for Roll for Respawn. Of course, like I said, also make sure you tell our friends over at ANI that we sent you over, because they make cool shit too. So
left one for it.
Yeah, that's about it for me. Gears, what you got?
Actually, I think Blood still has to go.
Oh, does Blood no? Blood
I'm not
is
here.
done. Blood's-
I'm not here.
Blood's done.
They're the same thing.
I'm just-
They're the same person. It's fine.
We've decided that blood doesn't need to speak.
Apparently, me and Blood are the same person. So like,
It's the flow.
when one of us speaks,
Whoa,
we both
whoa,
speak,
whoa.
or something. I don't know.
For the record, I just can't keep anyone straight.
I
Which is
refuse to be
ironic.
To
straight.
be
Given
fair,
the rest
none
of
of us
you.
are straight.
No.
Only two
Is
of
that
us are
ironic?
straight.
Anyway, so I guess I'll talk or something.
Tell us about
Yeah.
Finn. What's going on through their mind? Are they panic mode again?
No, kind of, sort of, but also just like I think they're at a point of acceptance. Like this is my life now. Fuck it, I guess.
To be fair,
anywhere
you do
I
know
go.
To be fair, you know it's not our fault because we were all next to you.
Exactly. We're just cursed. We are just a cursed group, and wherever we go, chaos follows. The day I met you, a fucking church blew up. And since then, things have just started dying around me.
That should have been the sign.
That should have been the sign, but I kept you anyway. It's
didn't
fine.
do that
I'm
part.
just mentally unwell.
Do people in your prison get free therapy sessions? Because if not, you need to talk to someone about that.
I think I will be discussing that with Arwen, or Aaron, whatever the fuck his name is.
Aurourin.
For the record, Finn has needed
Not
therapy
sponsored by Huskies, but
since their
It's
father.
okay. I'll call the dogs.
Listen, my father is a whole other situation. It's fine.
My
Yeah, but
father will hear
but what about
this.
Fen? What about Fen's dad?
Also a whole other situation. Fuck it. Anyway,
Don't fuck Fenn's dad.
please don't.
You can't make
I think Finn's mom might just
They're
shank
getting
you.
crazy.
Unless you're playing as Fenn's mom,
Mm-hmm. Who
In
has
which
it
case,
going
it's
on?
going really weird.
in which case, fuck Fenn's dad.
all right. So this
probably
is
doesn't
where
wanna
point
do
we're
either,
going
No,
to
but-
like completely end the thing. Thank you,
I
Bud.
didn't-
They also
I'm
have
a
their own
VTuber.
channel which they sometimes stream on, but they will be joining us on Thursdays as well. So two places you can see the same person. I am here exclusively on Roll for Respawn. I am your DM for this chaotic show, Cyberpunk mess hall of a world, and thank you. Join us next time. Peace out.
Good night, y'all.
Night.